I can finally start my pilot career. Time to go into the training center to get started. Hi, Mr. Pilot. Hello, sir. So, since you want to become a pilot, before we can get you into your first ever plane, we first gotta go to our simulation. A simulation? Okay, let's start. Okay, I think he said it was over here. Ah, yes, the simulation. Okay, let's start. Oh my god, this is so fun. I love it. Oh no, wait. I think I just had a bird strike. Oh no! Wow, that was actually surprisingly fun. Not the crashes though. Well, maybe tomorrow I could get into my first plane. Okay, now can I get into my first plane? Not until you can show me that you can fly a plane, so we're gonna have to do this for a whole other week. Oh, come on. Well, better show them I can fly a plane. Okay, it's now been a full week. I better go get into my plane now, so let's go see. Should I spawn like an A320 or maybe even like maybe a Boeing 777? That would be so fun. What is this? What is this menu? There's only this NESA 172. Wait, this might be a glitch. Let me try reopening this spawn. Okay, it's only if I maybe more. Okay, there's no way a student in that livery. Yo, what is this? Where's my A320 or Boeing 777? What is this? I gotta go talk to this guy. This might be a major glitch, bro. I'm not flying that SNES at 172. Hi, there's definitely a glitch in your thing. All I can spawn is a SNES at 172 in like the worst livery possible. Yeah, well, that's no glitch. The only plane that you can fly is a SNES at 172 for a while until you can actually be an airline pilot and fly for A319s. Wait, you're being for real? You know, I better just go start flying my plane. I just want to get this done so I can fly at least a 777, bro. That'd be so fun. Well, start my days is learning to be a pilot. So, turn on the engine, and then add some thrust. Hi, this is Firebird 3655. Requesting taxi. Wait, is there any ATC at this airport? You know, whatever. Let's just start. Okay, Snet, Firebird, 3655, going to take off. Alright, we gotta make this. We gotta make this a good takeoff. Whoa. Oh, we're in the air! We're in the air in my first plane! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, we're going so fast, look! Wow, oh my! This is so fun! This is actually so fun! Oh my god, we're in my first plane! Whoa! Oh, I can't. Oh, this is so scary. This is actually so scary. Oh my. Oh wait, look at all those little people down there in the lighthouse. Okay, so we gotta start circling the airport just to know that I can fly a plane. Better make this count. Okay, so we first gotta level out. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's our first challenge? Well, they want you to make an emergency land, so I cut off all your engine power. Good luck making it to the ground. Wait, what? Well, wait, all my engine power. Oh no. I don't want to make a water landing. We gotta get back. Oh no. Where's the runway? I can't see anything out of this little cockpit. Oh no. Okay. We gotta drop some altitude. We're already at land speed? Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be a hard landing. Can't believe I already have to make an emergency landing. Okay. Oh, we're way over. Oh, we're so high. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna have... Oh, we're stalling. Oh, on the ground, and oh, that was a hard landing. Okay, so now since to turn off the engine. So wait till we stop, and then exit the plane and get as far away of it as possible. Yo, yo. Okay, that was crazy, but no way. I just had to emergency land that. That was insane. Okay, I gotta go inform the pilot that I made it safely on the ground after he cut out the engines. I made it safely on the ground. Good, we knew you could do it. Now we're gonna have a whole other year of just flying this and having challenges, so be ready. What? No! Okay, well, it's been a nice year together, but, you can now start working for an airline, and the airline you're gonna start working for is, drumroll please, Spirit Airlines. Did you just say Spirit Airlines? I worked for like a year and a half, and I get to work for Spirit Airlines? You know, whatever. At least I get to fly something, so yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go start being a pilot, but thank you, and well, this was a nice place, but I get to go to my dreams, so let's go to the spirit thing to get a job. Now is it thunderstorming out? Really? Whatever. Let's go. Well, I'm here at Miller Airport ready for my first flight at Spirit, but I really wanted to go at Greater Rockford, but of course Spirit doesn't fly there because they're a budget airline, so let's get down to the main and spawn a plane. Today, I think my flight is to... Where is my flight? Oh yeah, that's right, Cyprus. Okay, so airlines. I can only fly the Airbus A320, but it is what it is. I'll be flying those 777 soon. My dream plane to fly in. Anyways, let's get ready for this flight. So it's like they were an engine on. Go up to the gate. Just enough so the people can get on. There we go. Just a touch more. Oh, and stop. Okay. That looks good. Our flight will be in 30 minutes, so I gotta start doing the checklist, and I think we'll be ready for takeoff soon. Okay, in Spirit 6767, requested takeoff, and is getting on the runway. Okay, Spirit 6767, taking off. We gotta do this good, my first commercial flight. We just gotta go to Cyprus. That's all we gotta do. Okay. Go back, and there we go. Up in the air. Okay, start moving a little bit right. Line up. Okay, next stop, Cyprus. Let's go. Okay, we finally made it to land speed. Go up speed just a little bit. Okay, we gotta drop altitude. Okay, I see the airport in sight. The runway is in sight. Everything looks all clear. We just did the landing checklist. This has to be a good landing. I gotta butter this. Okay, I do gotta drop some altitude though. I do have to do that. Okay. it down to at least maybe 1,000. No, we gotta keep it at 2,000 for now. We're still pretty far away from the airport. Okay, we are losing some knots here. I just hope that we land good. We already had a successful in-flight and takeoff. Please, can we land this plane as good as maybe some skilled pilots can? But I am working for Spirit, so I mean, it doesn't really matter if I do not land that good. But, I gotta land good. I gotta impress the Spirit, and I gotta get a raise. My dream is to become a pilot one day, and I already am a pilot, but a professional pilot, not some minimum wage Spirit worker or pilot. Okay, we are a little high, and by a little I mean a lot. Dude's trying to drop some altitude. Okay, gear is down. That's good. Okay, we're way too fast. I don't want to call go around on my first landing. Please not call go around. That would be a nightmare. Okay, we're coming in good. We're coming in good. Okay, high. Okay, get 2 red dots. Get 2 red dots. Okay, we're stalling.
50, 30,
Okay,
20.
get the reverse thrust. Okay, we're good. We landed. I just did my first landing. Oh my god. No way. I just did my first landing and, well, it was hard, but, and it wasn't butter, but it was my first ever landing in an actual plane with engines, not that stupid little Snessa 172. Okay, we just gotta go park at the gate. This is actually a successful flight, much more successful than I thought. Okay, we just gotta follow. Oh, I'm not following these yellow planes. Okay, drop some speed. Line up with the jetway. Gotta do everything perfect. Okay, maybe drop some speed, going 8 knots. That's good. Okay, okay. Going 2 knots. Hopefully, I'm not too close to that jetway. Okay, and so close. Stop. Ooh, wait, no, 1 sec. Hold up. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I just completed my first flight. That was actually great. Okay, now where do I enter this airport from? I don't know where to enter the airport. Okay, right here. Right, terminal. Okay, I can't believe I just did that. I can't wait to finally maybe get to Delta or maybe Etihad or Qatar. Need to get some better airlines. Anyways, just gotta work for Spirit now. Well, guys, I've been working for this airline, Delta, America's #1 airline, for a little bit now, and, well, today's my day. I'm gonna get to start working for a huge airline called Emirates, because I've been Delta's greatest worker for a while. So, I can't wait to start working. So Jacob, since you've been a great pilot and been working in the industry for so long, we are now going to grant you up to Emirates, and you're going to be flying the 777. We're going to be flying the 777? That's like my dream plane. Let's go! And for like one of the #1 airlines? Okay, thank you. I gotta go. Okay guys, so I'm right now in my first ever 777 for my first ever 777 flight. This better go smoothly. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is actually way better than that old Delta A220. Okay, so turn on the engines and just reverse thrust. Whoa, that's cool. That's actually so cool. Okay. And this is my first flight. And we're going to Cyprus, but we're not going to that little airport. We're actually going to Mikhail, which is the better airport. Okay. And now, just a little turn, and then turn a lot. Okay, I can't wait to taxi and go take off. This is actually gonna be so fun. Okay, Emirates 6741 is gonna take off. Okay, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, get lined up with the arrows on the runway. You have to use it the whole runway so this 777 can take off. Gotta have a nice first takeoff. Here we go. Oh, okay. This is actually gonna be so fun. And then pull back. Oh my god. Okay, I'm in there. We put the gears in. Okay, get a little bit higher. Oh. Wait, what? Did you just drop the end? Wait, I gotta try restarting them. Wait, the engines aren't starting back up. Wait, is this a... Mayday, mayday, mayday! It's 6741. Returning back to Tokyo International. Oh no. Oh no, we're diverting. Okay. This is why I trained for this. Okay, so get the plane, line it up. Oh, we're stalling. We're stalling. We're stalling. Okay. Try to turn back on the engines. Nope, nothing, nothing. Okay, that's bad. We might have to make a water landing. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the runway. Gears down. We'll just try to keep the altitude that we have. Our altitude is precious. Even though like the runway is right there, we just don't want to go flop down. Altitude is precious. Okay. We're stalling a lot now. What are you saying? We're gonna probably land just short of the runway already. No, we're actually gonna land on the runway. 500. Yeah, 500. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for a good landing.
100. 10.
Okay. Okay, we just had like the hardest landing of our lives. That was so hard. Okay, that was actually okay. This is at 6741. We're gonna need yeah, we're gonna need some trucks out here. I don't know what's happening right in here in the back. Okay, so get out of the plane. Make sure all the passengers get out. You know what? I just gotta go. Okay. I just had an emergency landing on my first 777 flight. Okay. Okay, at least everybody's getting out of the plane. That's good. Well, guys, right now I'm inside the Greater Rockford Airport, and well, I just had my last flight, meaning I'm about to be a retired pilot. My career has been really great, especially with that 777 emergency. That was the highlight of my career. Well, I loved the pilot industry so much. Wow, I can't believe it's already over now. It was nice. Anyways, bye.